So I read the book and I watched the movie. And today I'm going to do every reader's favorite thing. I'm going to compare those. So let's start with the cast. And as I mentioned in my previous video, unfortunately I watched the trailer of this movie before reading the book, so I was not able to imagine any other looking characters than the actors of the movie. So I might be a little bit soft on judging the casting choices, but maybe it's for the better. So starting from the actress who played Millie, I saw many comments saying that she didn't have the capacity and the depth to play the character, and I was like, what depth are you talking about? I can tell you for sure that the only depth I was getting from Millie's character in the book were the emotions of the audiobook narrator. And maybe it's just me, but Millie was never described as the most colorful character in the book. She was kind of like there telling this story, and she was described as emotionally reserved and distant. So I don't think that it was a bad casting choice, honestly. I was like, it was okay to me. And now let's talk about Nina. The actress who played her actually made the movie for me, I guess. She played her role perfectly. She was convincing, and she definitely puts a lot in it. And because of that, I was ready to close my eyes on the obvious visual differences between the Nina character in the book and Nina character in the movie. You know what I mean, right? Because I think she crushed this role, so it didn't matter that much in the end of the day. And now talking about Andy character, the actor who played him was not bad. I mean, maybe the fact that I knew the truth affected my perception of him. Maybe. I liked him way more in the second part of the book when the truth was actually revealed than in the first one. I think he definitely did a better job opening up and playing himself in the end of the movie. I don't know. Does it make sense? Maybe that's how it was planned by the movie creators, but that's how it felt. He was not the kind of charming guy who I expected to see in this movie. The Enzo character. It's actually hard to tell because Enzo was barely in the movie. I'm honestly surprised that they actually put the actor on the poster because he was barely even there. They violently cut him out of almost every scene he had, and it's actually hard to judge the acting skills of the actor because he just ended up looking like a creep peeking through the windows. And I don't blame the actor because probably it was impossible to show the character personality in the entirety of 1 minute of screen time he had throughout the movie. But someone who actually deserves a place on that poster but never got it for some reason was the actress who played Cecilia, and I'm gonna add her picture here. Maybe instead of Enzo, should I do that? I think she actually did a pretty good job because usually it's a hit and miss with the kid and teenage actors, but I'm pretty sure that they wrote it for her this way. But funny enough, she didn't only play the spoiled brat as it was in the book, and she was the one who actually saved Millie. But honestly, it was better this way because this child managed to show the hints of the truth throughout the movie, and it was good. I loved it. And now we are moving into the script situation. And trust me, I'm not delusional. I didn't expect everything to be true to the book, and I found it kind of better that it wasn't. I did enjoy the changes in the script compared to the book, and I think some of them did have more sense. I think they managed to make the script more believable than the book, because who would believe in the final circumstances in the book? No one would, because in the book the police officer was like, alright, I guess it was an accident. And I don't buy that. It would never happen this way, not in these circumstances. But in case of the movie, I can totally see it happening this way. Maybe it was also not crazily believable, but it was definitely better than in the book. So they kind of nailed it there. Let's wrap it up. Did I enjoy watching the movie? Yes, I kinda did. Would I watch it if I didn't read the book? No. Because even the trailer itself gave me the wrong vibe. I would probably rate this movie 7 out of 10. A good movie, but nothing to write home about. And I would rate the book 9 out of 10 because I did really enjoy it. But the main point is, do I think that the movie was better than the book? No, I don't. Because the book itself was great. I loved it. I'm probably gonna read the second one. But still, there's the thing that the movie was more realistical, but did I need it more realistically, or did I want it to stay as a fantasy in the book world? It's just hard to judge. Will I pick up the next book? Absolutely. Will I watch the next movie? I don't think so. And I don't know if it's actually happening, but I am pretty sure that there's going to be a second movie. That's it. Thank you for watching.